In this video, we're going to show you how to replace a driver's side rear brake flex hose on your Ford Explorer. It's located right on the driver's side rear section. Locate the notch on the top of the wheel here behind your center cap. Use your pry tool. Gently pry outward and remove your center cap. Using your 19mm socket, go ahead and loosen and remove the nuts. Go ahead and grab that wheel. Remove it from the vehicle and set it aside.
Now on the top here, we have our flex hose that comes up and it goes through this bracket, and there's a brake line right here, the hard line. We're gonna use our 3/8 inch line or a wrench to go ahead and loosen that line. And we do not have a lot of room to operate here. Now once this comes loose, brake fluid is gonna come out of this here, so you wanna make sure you have a drip cloth or towel or something to catch that fluid. And once that line is loose, you should be able to pull that out. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a cap on this. On the top here, between our bracket and our hose, there is a retaining clip. We wanna go ahead and loosen that. We wanna pop that clip off. And that clip is shaped like a horseshoe. And we're just working on tapping this clip off here. There is that horseshoe clip here. Now what you should be able to do is that horseshoe clip keeps this unit or this hose inside this bracket. We're gonna go ahead and pull this hose out of this bracket like so. I'm gonna go ahead and spray some rust penetrant on here. I'm gonna use our 3/8 inch wrench and loosen the flare nut on our brake line here. As we're removing this, we're gonna work this back and forth. All right, we have that nut off there. We're gonna move that line over. On the bottom, we have our 10mm bolt right here. Let's go ahead and loosen and remove this. And once you get the junction off there, we're gonna go ahead and use our 14mm socket on our flex line on the back of our brake caliper. Let's go ahead and remove this line. I want to go ahead and install our bolt here. And once that bolt bottoms out, you just want to give that a little bit more. You want to make sure that's snug. You're going to take your bolt here and put a copper washer on there. And feed that through, and then put a copper washer on the other side. You want to make sure that when you're doing this here that you have new copper washers on there. Line that up and get that bolt started by hand. Once that's started, I'll go ahead and snug that down. This lower line, I want to clean this. And then bring our nut over. I want to go ahead and put this line into this here. You always want to make sure that you get these flare nuts started by hand first. And then we can go ahead and tighten that down. And once that bottoms out, you want to go ahead, make sure that's good and tight. We want to go ahead and feed our line up into the bracket. Pop that into place. We're going to take our horseshoe tab here. I'll go ahead and line that up. right, we have our lock tab pressed in all the way. Let's go to remove our brake line diverter here off. Now this has brake fluid in it, so I'm just going to move that off to the side. Go ahead and clean this. I want to go ahead and get that nut started in there. And we can go ahead and tighten that down. And make sure that that's nice and tight. Now underneath the hood, you're gonna find your fluid reservoir here for your brakes. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Now on the side of this unit, it's gonna have a max line on there. You wanna go ahead and use the recommended type of brake fluid for your vehicle. Now I did open up the brake bleeder screw on both rear wheels. We're gonna go ahead and add fluid to this here because we lost quite a bit when we removed that line. We wanna fill this up, top it off. We're gonna put the cap on it, and I'm gonna go ahead and check those back wheels and wait for that fluid to start coming out. Now after we filled up our reservoir here, we went and we had fluid coming out of the bleeder screws on our calipers. We then went ahead and we closed this up. We closed up the bleeder screws on the back wheels and we pumped up the brake pedal and we had a good pedal. So at that point there, you just wanna come back up, double check, make sure your fluid is at the max line. Now, if you do not have a solid pedal and the pedal is soft and mushy, at this point here, you want to go ahead and start a brake bleeding process for your brake system.
Go ahead and grab your wheel. Get that installed. Get our lug nuts put on. I'm going to start these all by hand, get them started a few threads. Once all of these are on, we're going to go ahead and snug them down. Go ahead and torque down our driver's side rear wheel here to 100 foot-pounds. And go ahead and install your center cap. You're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.